Hey guys, Joe for Progressive Defence here. Just wanted to quickly introduce our Essentials of Self-Protection course that kicks off 14th of January next year at Senshi Academy, 5 Brand Drive, Thomastown, Monday night, 6:30. It's a 6-week course. Every Monday night at 6:30 for an hour and a half, you will learn the absolute core skills that you need to know to defend yourself. Perfect course for someone who has very little experience or no experience whatsoever. The person who doesn't want to train martial arts but does want to know how to defend themselves, this is the course for you. I've had a lot of questions. People have been asking me, what style is it? Do I get a belt? Do I have to wear a uniform? The answer is no, 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 no. This is not a martial arts class. This is a self-protection class. So we're going to talk about things that are way outside the idea of physical fighting, because that's not really the point. The point is that we need to keep ourselves and our loved ones safe. So just quickly what we go through. Week 1 of the course, target hardening, how to make yourself a less attractive victim. So we talk about things that will make you a victim, not paying attention, the way you dress, the way you act, the way you interact, the lack of eye contact. We talk about all sorts of different things. There's a bunch of different factors, but we're going to look at all the intangibles about the way you present and the way you behave that can make you a potentially attractive victim for violent crime. On a physical level, we'll look at stance and movement, how we conduct ourselves, how we move ourselves while we're in public, while we're talking to people, without looking like you're in a bad kung fu movie. We'll look at all of that sort of stuff on week 1. Week 2, situational awareness. So we're talking about baselining, knowing what's normal, knowing what's abnormal, identifying things that are out of place, identifying people that are out of place, identifying behavior that is out of place, so that we can identify situations before they become problematic. That is the core focus of week 2. On a physical level, we look at an introduction to our physical defense principles. So we build into the more physical skill set that we will explore in later weeks. Week 3 is all about predators. So predatory psychology influences offenders from all sorts of different areas, including thieves, muggers, rapists, serial killers. If you understand how the predatory brain works, you will understand how these people choose their victims, and you also understand how salespeople work. So there's an added bonus for that one as well. On a physical level, we look at rape prevention, and for people that aren't too concerned about rape prevention, although everyone possibly should be, we will look at escapes from common entrapments. So what to do if someone has grabbed you, what to do if someone's holding you by the hair, what to do if you're stuck in a lift, what to do if you're in an underground car park five floors below street level and there's no one else around and you can't escape, what to do if you are trapped in a bathroom with a raging person outside trying to get in. So we're going to talk about all these different forms of entrapment and rape defense as well. On week 4, we're talking about social violence. So social violence is any sort of violence that evolves out of communication or a social interaction. So this can be things as simple as bar fights, or it can be arguments that turn physical. We'll also look at antisocial violence, such as coward punches and this blight on humanity that we have of people attacking each other for fun, entertainment, or YouTube. So we're going to look at all that, how we can avoid being victimized by that as well. On a physical level, week 4, we look at defense against strikes, how to defend yourself if someone's trying to hit you. Week 5, worst case scenarios. So week 5, we're looking at things like multiple attackers, edged weapons, protecting someone while trying to defend yourself. So potentially you have 2 kids in a pram with you and you need to defend yourself, but also being mindful of them. Perhaps you have a friend who's very, very drunk and you're trying to walk them home, and now you have to deal with a situation while your friend is not only useless, but potentially making the situation worse. So we have all these different variables that we'll throw in. Week 5 is really intense. It's about the worst possible situations that you can find yourself in and how we can use simple strategies to get away from that. And lastly, week 6 is a Q&A week. That doesn't mean you're sitting in the audience asking questions and getting a lecture. Q&A is about you saying, hey Joe, I've been here for 6 weeks. You haven't covered this scenario. Can we please have a look at it? And I will go through every single last scenario that you can throw at me until you are satisfied that I've addressed your particular situation. So good chance we'll cover everything before we get to week 6, but week 6 you've got some homework to do, because I want you to test me. I want you to find out, find some questions that I haven't answered so that I can stretch myself and I can come up with something new that I haven't taught before, or potentially something I didn't think was relevant. But if it's relevant to you, it's relevant to me. Anyway, that's it. 6 weeks, self-protection essentials. It's 20 years of training condensed into the most valuable stuff I think I can teach you in 9 hours. That's what it is. Cannot recommend it highly enough. Send your loved ones, send your kids if they're over the age of 12. please just get along to this course. It is so vital to have this information in this day and age. I would hate for you to miss out, but please, pre-bookings are essential. This is not a week by week. This is a 6-week block. I need to know you'll be there for 6 weeks. You will get a t-shirt, so, added value for that. But please book in advance, 6 weeks. Christmas is coming up. Give someone the gift of safety. Would love to see you on the course. www.progressivedefense.com.au. We're on Facebook as Progressive Defense. You can book in there. My phone number's there, email address is there, website's there. I don't care how you reach me, just reach me and get yourself on this course. I look forward to seeing you on the 14th of January, 6:30 p.m. Senshi Academy, 5 Brand Drive, Thomastown. See you there.